meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Take a look at these photos on the screen. These were tweeted to me earlier this afternoon, but to be honest with you, I saw these same clouds as I was driving into the station earlier today. And what you see is a little bit of a dark cloud base here and then some tendrils falling from the cloud base. And I know it looks a little alarming. In fact, Chad C. asked us, these are some weird clouds over Lake Guntersville today. What are these? These are actually, well, sometimes known as jellyfish clouds, but the true term for it is virga. Virga is when you have rain falling and it's moving into an area of air that is way too dry, so all the rain evaporates before it makes it to the ground. So you're literally watching the rain fall there and then poof, it is gone. That is virga. And that's really going to give you an idea as to what we could expect for the rest of this evening. Even though the clouds are starting to move in and you might see some of that rain off in the distance, the reality is that a lot of that rain is evaporating before it makes it down here because the air is so dry. And you really see it in this temperature bar that I have up here. Off to the left, it says a temperature of 77 degrees, but the dew point is 37. That dew point is a measure of how much moisture is in the atmosphere. The lower the number, the drier the air, and that means that any rain that falls evaporates before it makes it to the ground. Now, eventually we will start to see the atmosphere become a lot more humid. It will moisten up, and that means that all this green that you see on the map will eventually make it all the way down here at the surface. But for now, the majority of these showers that are starting to move in ahead of this cold front, they are evaporating, but that trend is going to eventually come to an end as we go through the late night hours and overnight into your early Sunday morning. Right now, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s, but as I mentioned, the dew points are rather low. 37 at Lake Guntersville, 41 in Fort Payne, 37 in Winchester, in the 40s all the way from Decatur out to the Shoals. So it's going to take a while for those showers to eventually move in here and make it all the way to the ground. That's why I have spotty showers in the forecast for the rest of tonight. I think we'll be dry all the way to the midnight hour. It's after midnight. That's when we finally start to see the temperature and that dew point getting closer and closer together. And that's when we could hear a few heavy rain drops on the roof there. A few patters of rain on the roof is what I'm trying to say. And then we dry out for Sunday. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy. An isolated rain shower is possible, but again, that cold front is super weak. It's not going to have a whole lot of moisture associated with it. So it's going to be very, very isolated. Don't cancel any outdoor plans. Just be aware that you might have a sprinkle or two. We dry out for Monday, Tuesday. Heavier rain, though, arrives on Wednesday, stays through Thursday and Friday.
Monday, Tuesday really looking like summer.
Oh, it really does. I've been saying that today is spring, and then as we go into next week, that's when summer arrives.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Christina.